What's up guys, Stefan here. So today we are going to take a quick look at the Maschine Plus. Native Instruments kindly sent it over to me and we're going to make a quick beat. If you don't know what the Maschine Plus is, it's the standalone version of Maschine or Maschine, however you like to say it. There's a number of really good overview videos already out, so I'm going to focus on what I normally do on this channel, and that is beat making. So we're going to make a quick beat on the Maschine Plus, and I may just talk through a few bits and pieces as I do that. If you have any questions regarding the Maschine Plus, let me know down in the comment section below and I'll try to answer them as best as I can. Cool, so let's jump straight in. So when you first get the Maschine Plus, it asks you to link it up to your Native Instruments ID. And once you've done that, any expansions, sounds, or plugins that you have on your account that's compatible with the Maschine Plus. Not everything is, they'll be adding more stuff in the future. But once you've done that, it will all become available on your Maschine Plus, as you can see here. So let's head to the browser and find our first sound. So as you can see, the layout is exactly the same as your Maschine MK3. You got your projects, groups, sounds, instruments, effects, loops, and one-shots. Let's just start with a loop just to get this going, and I'll be doing more in-depth videos in the future. Cool, so let's check out some of the percussion, but let's narrow it down to a single expansion, and I'm thinking Magnetic Coast. That's one of my favorite expansions. I did an actual video on that if you want to check that out. It's on screen right now. Cool, I like that, but it's a bit fast, so let's slow it down. Cool, so let's add some drums and let's select from one of our expansions. I'm going to go with faded reels. I've never actually used faded reels, so it will be interesting to see what sounds we have on there today. As you can hear, it's already got effects already layered on the kit itself. You can hear that reverb with that snare, so there's built-in effects in the Maschine Plus. You got your machine effects, but then you also have other effects that are being added to the Maschine Plus. So far we have phases, which is a phaser, and we have realm. I think that's how you pronounce it, which is a reverb. But we'll take a look at those a bit later. Cool, so next I want to add some keys, and let's take a look at what else Faded Reels has to offer. Like I said, I've never used this expansion before, so it's I'm quite intrigued to see what sounds we have. Let's dive into keyboard mode and let's change our scale to a minor scale. So I want to play in C minor, and let's jump over to chords actually and lay down a chord progression. So if you're new to Maschine actually comes with its own banks of chords. So you've got different chord sets, which are very useful actually. I'm a keyboardist myself, so normally I would just play on the keyboard. However, you know, when you change your workflow, it often causes you to make music that you probably wouldn't have created otherwise. Cool, so I'm going to leave the chord progression for now and jump onto the bass. Lay the bass down first and then come back to the chords. I think I'll be inspired a bit more that way. Again, with the pad layout, it can cause you to play stuff that you wouldn't normally play. It's just like if I had this bass on a real bass guitar, the layout of the bass guitar would inspire different bass lines, you know. However, you will be able to hook up your controller keyboard to the Maschine Plus. So if you don't like working in this way, then you do have a keyboard option. cool. So as well as expansions, which have obviously groups and one-shots and loops, we also have VSTs built in. And the selection in terms of the number of VSTs is not huge at the moment, but they will be adding more in the future. However, it's still quite a bit. We have the Maschine sounds, we have FM8, we have Massive, we have Monarch, which is an analog synth. Let's check out what Monarch has actually and see if we can lay something down in terms of a synth line. Alright, so that sounds pretty cool, but what you would have noticed is that this sound from Monarch is completely dry. So let's jump into our sound and check out the reverb, Raum. I really need to learn how you actually say it, and then we'll check out the phases afterwards. So more of these effects will be coming in the future. It's still early days, so I'm looking forward to seeing what gets added next, also what sounds get added next too. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up and dropping a comment down in the comment section below. If you want to see more around beat making, chord progressions, music theory, then this is the channel for you. Be sure to subscribe and I'll see you around. I've been Stefan, and as always, happy beat making.